So we are here with a duck. A duck. The fantastic 7-foot Hitman duck.
Which is it's great. There's loads of people taking pictures of it at the moment. I feel like some kind of weird quasi-celebrity.
Yeah. It's great. We're in all these photos. But we are here to talk for the next 10 minutes, strictly, Hitman 2.
Yep.
Because we've all played it this weekend.
Yep.
We're stood by the stand. It's our most anticipated game of the show.
Yep.
This is going to be out of sequence, but we have a tournament structure that's going to decide the best game of the show. We already know that's Spider-Man. There is no change there. But Hitman is going to be second.
Yep.
So let's kick off, Ali. Go on. What did you think?
I love it. The new mechanics work really well. The fact that you can just blend into a crowd and things like that, which is a little bit off Assassin's Creed, but I like that element. I'd like to see more of how that's going to play into the game. The fact that you can just blend into a crowd, how you can work that in. So whether when you're hunted, if you then just blend into a crowd and they might walk past you, or when people start to get alerted, if you can just blend in. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it looks fantastic as well. Really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on that. It didn't seem a next gen step in the game engine, but there's tweaks, and for me, it was the amount of people.
Yeah.
And what they were doing and what they were going about, the additional dialogue, and I stole a security guard. In fact, actually, interestingly, me and Andy were stood next to each other playing this. We were looking at each other's screens, not copying each other, and I realised we're at the same point. We've both gone for the same thing.
Yeah.
But I'd unlocked a door, and I must have dropped something on the floor after I don't know if I dropped the key or something. And I was stuck near the door, and this woman said, hey, you've dropped something, here you go.
Right.
I was thinking, okay. I ran away. I didn't stop because I thought she might have spotted my disguise. But it's that attention to detail, which was in the last game, but is ramped up in this one.
Up to 11. Well, 9.5.
Yeah.
It's great.
And it's the levels as well, because in that game, or the one we played in Miami, you've got, if you like, ground level, which is where the race is happening, and where you first enter, and then you've got the crowd bits, and then you've got like the little press bit above that, but then to get to the other side, you've got the underground bit with the car park, and it was just like, wow, there's so much areas to get.
Yeah, it's that verticality which they've used a bit of. The one that really strikes me is the Hokkaido, the hospital, the medical level, that had that sense of...
and Morocco did as well.
Yeah. Lovely. No, I really enjoyed. I'm absolutely gutted. I'm not going to be able to play it in November. I'm still working out the logistics of that one. Might just be Anyway.
So go on then, briefly. Who completed the level?
No, I got pulled away before I could complete it. I was very close to.
Right, so you ran out of time. Time at the show, not time in the level.
That was because on a few bits I was waiting for something to happen, which didn't happen when I was trying to find a mechanic to take him down, and he just didn't go anywhere. He just stayed at the bar. So I didn't complete it. Did you complete it?
Yes.
Yeah.
In and out, 10 minutes. Hitman done.
No,
the skills came back. Not spotted. I took a security guard uniform. I managed to get down to the basement where the weapons, the cache was in the back of the van.
Yeah.
Picked all the weapons up, including the sniper rifle, in the briefcase, which is back. Took it up to the gantry over the start-finish line. Subdued one of the race marshals so he couldn't see what I was doing, and then used the sniper rifle on the car as the target was driving past. Missed him the first time, made a god-awful racket, and thought, I'm done for. No. The noise of the race cars masked the sniper rifle sound, so nobody heard it. And I had about 6 shots each lap he came round because I kept missing him, but then one of them, I hit him, caused a huge pile-up and killed him. Thought, right, better get out of here. Walked around the corner, through a door, other targets coming towards me, had remote bombs on me, lobbed one at the wall, he went over to investigate, blew him up, walked to the exit. Done.
Yeah.
Nice.
Done.
And you did a similar thing, but not.
No, we started very similar, but took very much diverged after that. So I then stole the uniform of a medic and used a lethal injection to kill the racer, and that took its time. It played out, used the opportunities, saw a bit of the level, and I think I got about 25 minutes on it. And actually, after that, I kind of said, "Look, do you know what? I'm taking up somebody else's turn now." Yeah, but I got the first kill nice and clean, and was quite happy with that. But it's just a really, really well crafted, beautiful looking game. It brings back a lot of the I think the few criticisms that we had of Hitman after. I don't really count Absolution, if I'm honest. But what I was looking for was more of the elements from Blood Money, and it's brought the picture-in-picture back, the briefcase, just the little tiny mechanics that actually you hadn't, perhaps you might not have even noticed were missing if you hadn't played a lot of Blood Money. But it feels more like that. It feels more like I think the last year or 2017's game should have been.
So I did notice, going back to what you're saying about the picture-in-picture, whereas before you've been caught on surveillance, whereas now you've been caught on surveillance and there's you walking around from that camera, and that was
and also when the target is killed, you get the picture-in-picture view of what's happened, who's around, who sees that. So if you set these things up, no longer is it just suddenly a tick box appears and target killed. You get to see what's going on again, and it's just those little touches.
I think that's it. It also nailed it with verticality, because interestingly, I was expecting a massive level, and I think from a footprint point of view with the racetrack, it's huge.
Yeah.
But actually, your play area is quite tight and confined, and in that, they are dealing with that basement level, normal, stands, and upward. So I think that what they're trying to do is create a larger square footage, but in a tighter, controlled area.
But again, that's classic Hitman. Is you have what feels like a massive level, but actually when you break it down, when you think about it, it's just really well crafted. The New Orleans level with the float springs to mind when talking about that.
See, I did the mission completely different to you guys. I got the mascot uniform, then got the documents, met the woman, and booted her basically down a cellar to kill her. But in order to get all the way around that, I was finding there was bits in the back streets of Miami where I met her, and then to get there, you're kind of going through not quite the press bits, but kind of like the service areas, and there was just so much detail in there as well, and the VIP areas you go through, and it looks amazing.
No, fantastic. I am not looking forward to this game I'm just so excited I can't even get a sentence out about how much I'm looking forward to this game. This is my game of the year, and I've not even played the full thing yet. This is what is potentially worrying is that it might not sell quite as well as it should when it's coming up against Battlefield 3 or 5 or whatever you want to call it. Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed's out a month before it, but there are other games coming which are going to capture the mainstream, where this is still, it's borderline, it's not quite there. I think they're going to hinge on the previous owners, which is no bad thing, having all the other content, but I want it to do well because I want them to continue the series.
They've got a massive cult fan following as well. This has been packed for most of the show, not quite as packed as other ones, but for the 3 days I've been here, there's always been a queue here, so I think we'll be all right.
And I think depending on what they do in the future with it as well, with the world of assassination they seem to be rolling out, they're bringing the 2017 Hitman game
which is great to
this. Was it 2016? They're bringing the 2016 Hitman game, so I'm going to have to edit that now. They're bringing the 2016 Hitman game into this one, and from what Sven was saying about the world of assassination and their plans for the future, this could be a really good platform. We could lose a lot of time in this world of assassination.
Oh, we will.
I think. No, we will. That is. It's not. We could. We will.
So, all in all, a really positive experience. Hitman 2, excellent, really well polished, really enjoyable. Quite colourful.
The only thing we're missing is the actual Hitman to come and pull Ali off. But anyway,
that's for another podcast.
So, thanks for listening to us again. And that was our thoughts on Hitman 2.
Bye.